Hello everyone and welcome to this really special video, because in this video, as you have already seen on the title of the video itself, this is a -15 quality car. Yes, I made some -15 quality cars before, and yes, I made some -15 quality engines before, but never, never actually driven one in BeamNG.drive. Since the collaboration between BeamNG.drive and Automation Game, I didn't actually drove any -15 quality car on BeamNG.drive from Automation Game. I haven't driven one, and I thought to myself, well, let's try and do one in the best way possible. So enjoy the video, that's my #1 priority, and if you enjoy it, please remember to hit that like button. Of course, get subscribed and share the video if you want to share it. And of course, when you finish from this one, I'm gonna put at the end of the video the -15 quality, or the worst engine quality ever that I made in Automation Game, if you want to check it out. Alright, so let's begin. The year is 2020, the production year is 2020. So in this video, you will be seeing not a rubbish car. A car, yes, everything in this car is made with a -15 quality materials or parts or technologies, but the car itself, or the materials, or the technology itself is very modern. I'm not using any old or classic technologies. No, everything in this car is brand new, and everything in it is just modern to this day. So let's start with the body and chassis. So we have the panels are made from partial aluminium or aluminum, whatever you want to call it. So partial aluminium means that half of the car is made from steel and half of the body is made from aluminium. Some panels are made from steel, some panels are made from aluminium, which makes the car a little less heavy, and it will remain safe as if the body is made from regular steel, which is a +1. So it's a very good material to use, or a good method to use. The chassis, well, it's a monocoque chassis, which is also, it's a modern chassis, light, advanced, high-strength steel. So yes, even the material that the chassis was made of is extremely modern and lightweight. Front longitudinal engine placement, which I really prefer, double wishbone front suspension, and multi-link rear suspension. So the car is comfy, it's sporty, and the suspension design is extremely modern. Yes, and the quality, as I've mentioned before, -15 quality. So this is by far the worst and the cheapest chassis you can ever think of. Moving on, the engine. Well, when I thought about the engine, I really wanted to go with a V12, maybe a V10, but I wanted to do also something light, not extremely heavy, because when you put the quality to -15, the engine will get heavy, really heavy, and I don't want to put a massive heavy fat V12 or a V10 in the car. So I thought, well, let's go half, or let's go something medium, which is a V10, because it's in between the inline 4, the inline 6, and a V6, and between the V10 and the V12. So yeah, a V8 seems very appropriate. And the materials, again, I'm using a very modern material, which is the aluminum silicon. Let me just lower the music volume, it's a little loud. Alright, so aluminum silicon, or aluminum silicon, whatever you want to call it. For the block material, 93.4 millimeters on the bore, 91.3 millimeters, sorry, 91.3 millimeters on the stroke, yeah, which equals 5,004 cc engine. So it's a 5-liter V8 engine. Double overhead camshaft with 4 valves per cylinder, aluminum silicon cylinder head, with of course variable valve lift technology. Yes, I'm going extremely modern here. Moving on, the internals are forged, as you can see, forged steel crankshaft, heavy duty forged connecting rods, and forged pistons. So the internals are very durable, but they are -15 quality. So yeah, they are not really that heavy duty, but I mean, check out the torque limit, 1,173 pound-feet of torque. The pistons can take this much torque, and the connecting rods can take the same. The crankshaft can go only to 738 pound-feet of torque. With -15 quality, this is mind-blowing actually. I like that, and the RPM is actually decent. It's not really bad. Moving on. The compression ratio is 9.6 to 1, which is a normal and healthy and efficient compression ratio. 40 on the cam profile, and 73 on the variable valve lift profile. I'm also using variable valve timing on all cams to give the engine extra, to make the engine extra efficient and extra torquey on low RPM, and move the graph a little bit when it comes to power on low RPM, which will make everything much better. Minus 15 quality again. Moving on, we have a twin turbocharged system, ball bearing internals, 628 horsepower, supporting intercooler, twin very custom turbochargers, 43mm on the compressor, 33mm on the turbine, maxed out air ratio with 10 psi of boost, and yes, again, minus 15 quality. I'm using direct fuel injection, not EFI, not carburetors, nothing classic, nothing old school. I'm using the best of the best when it comes to fuel injection technology, which is direct injection for this engine with a single throttle body, because, well, the engine doesn't need, you know, a lot of throttle bodies. The engine is only producing 450 horsepower, so a single throttle body is very appropriate. Performance intake manifold, because, well, it's a performance engine. I'm using premium 95 octane fuel, 13.4 on the air fuel ratio, 74 on the ignition timing, and 6,500 is the RPM limit, with minus 15 quality on the fuel system. Moving on, the exhaust system is a dual pipe, as you can see, 3.5 inch exhaust diameter, or 88.9 millimeters. I'm using the best, the high flow 3-way catalytic converter. Well, not the best, it's actually minus 15 quality, but I'm using the best technology. Reverse flow first muffler and a straight through second muffler to keep everything quiet. Although we are using quad mufflers, but since it's minus 15 quality, so yeah, the engine is a little bit loud, 45 points, but it's acceptably loud. So the final result is 456.7 horsepower, 468.5 pound-feet of torque at 3000 RPM, 58 points on the reliability, which is very low, but it's acceptable. It's not really bad, but it's low. 23.2% of fuel efficiency or fuel economy. That's actually not bad. Again, the engine is a little noisy. It's not really smooth, but check out the engineering time, 31.6. That's low for a twin turbocharged V8 with very modern technologies. And 54.1 is the production units. That's actually very good. The engine is heavy, as I've mentioned before, so let's fire it up. This is how it looks. Looks very decent. So the engine is making 260 pound-feet of torque at idle. I'm wondering why is the horsepower is peaking at max RPM. I mean, I can push the RPM if I want to. Yes, the engine is knocking a little bit. We can of course solve that by lowering the boost, yeah, a little bit, because we have a range to push the RPM more, which actually can help the car performance in BeamNG.drive. Yes, we have lost like a 1 pound-feet of torque, but we have gained more horsepower a little bit and more RPM, so it seems appropriate. I'm actually wondering, why am I using forged when I can use lightweight forged? The emissions, the cost, well, who cares? It's still a minus 15 quality engine, so lightweight forged, yeah, appropriate. I like it. So 7,000 RPM. I like 7,000. It will sound better, as you can see. It will perform much better, and yeah, I really can't wait to try the new RPM method. Well, yes, it's not really, I mean, we are not really peaking at the insured area, but let's try and raise the turbine size. 465 horsepower. Okay, that's more appropriate. 6,700 RPM. Not bad. So yeah, I've made some modifications, so I have to re-export the car again. Perfect. Really perfect. All right, so let's check the exhaust system. No, we don't need to rise it. It's already good. Well, they want a smaller size, but we will lose horsepower, and I can't afford that. So yeah. Alright, so the intercooler is actually restricting a little bit, so let's raise the intercooler size and drop the ignition a little bit, which gives us 470 horsepower and 464.8 pound-feet of torque. Yes, I'm keep losing a little torque, but gaining a lot more horsepower. Alright, the curve is looking smooth as ever and better than ever actually. So let's move on. So this is the car that I've chosen, or this is the body that I've chosen, which is the 2010. It's actually not the coupe. I've chosen the sedan actually, but yeah, actually this is the 4-door sedan. Oh, here we go, sedan, 2010 sedan, a drag wheelbase, front engine, very good. Alright, minus 15 quality on the body, minus 15 quality on the fixtures, and I've chosen this unique color that I've made here. So if you want to make this color in your own game, this one I called it the Rims Love, because it looks absolutely beautiful on the rims. As you can see, look at it, the rims are silvery and black at the same time, very beautiful. So if you want to make this color, just go to choose any crappy color that you want to modify, and the base color, set the black and white to 1.0, which is super white, and the color scheme, put it to 0, so you have no color at all. So this is basically white. The shine, well, there is no number here, but it's not really in the middle, it's below middle a little bit. And the flake, it's not really maxed out. You can say 3/4 maybe. Yeah, just set it to here. And in the pearl section, just select black, which is 00, and pearl maxed out, and you will have this beautiful looking color. Check it out, it will change to black, it will be silver, it will be white in some areas. It looks very decent, but unfortunately this color doesn't really work in BeamNG.Drive, as you will see later. Yes, it works perfectly here. The car looks absolutely beautiful, but in BeamNG.Drive it looks like under a regular white color. So let's move on. The fixtures are actually very decent. These beautiful angry headlights, this beautiful grille, license plate holder, the parking sensors, the front lip with vents in it, the wipers, wiper blades, and the vents, side vents, as you can see, with integrated indicators, and of course the turbo badge, regular side mirrors, modern door handles, fuel filler cap, these beautiful looking tail lights, the badging, Atomo V8, the license plate holder, the handle, the backup camera, the logo, the rear diffuser. Yes, we have a rear diffuser actually, with twin exhaust pipes, parking sensors, antenna on the roof, and of course a sunroof. So the car looks actually decent. It's not really super beautiful, and it's not really super sporty, but it looks very decent, and I like it. It's angry from the front, and I love angry cars. Yeah, so let's move on. I've chosen all-wheel drive because I want to keep it in control. I don't want to deal with oversteer and spinning out and wrapping around the tree. Yes, I can drive a 450 or 470 horsepower rear-wheel drive in BeamNG.Drive. I can drive one. I'm not afraid. But with all-wheel drive, it's more high-tech. It's more components in the car, and I want to put as much as components as I can in the car. I don't want to skip some things or take shortcuts. No, I want to put as many parts as possible with minus 15 quality components, as you can see. So all-wheel drive, dual clutch. I went for the best gearbox ever, which you can use as an automatic gearbox, and you can manually shift it with, of course, a supremely quick shift, or supreme quick shifts. That's what I want. 6 ratios. The final drive is 3.78 to 1, or 278.5 kilometers per hour, and the estimated top speed is 281 for a 470 horsepower engine. That's actually a very fast car. It's not slow at all. 281 kilometers per hour. That's the estimated top speed, and I love it. Let's try and actually, oh, the final drive actually has changed. Since we have changed the power output, that resulted in a difference when it comes to final drive ratios. So 284, which now is 4.04 to 1. The spacing, let's try and put extra wheel spin in it, because I've already driven the car and it can use a little extra wheel spin. Yeah, putting it low on wheel spin sometimes will actually kill the fun. So let's try and set it to 50 kilometers per hour is the first gear top speed. 4.2 seconds, that's actually very quick. 0.9% of wheel spin, 50-50 power distribution. And this is actually, I know some of you will say, oh, check out the weight distribution of the car and then adjust the power distribution so you can accommodate the perfect power to weight ratio. I know that, believe me, I know that. But the reason that I left 50-50 because I want to make a drift car out of this car. As you have already seen my Gladiator 1000 pickup or Ute, that machine has a 1000 horsepower twin turbo V8 with 50-50 power distribution, and you can just drift it on every single corner. And I want to do that here. I don't want to have grip, I want to have massive skids around every corner. A fun car. Gear limited slip differential, although I could have gone with just electronic limited slip differential, but it will not make any difference actually. I mean, not much. The 0 to 100 time is still the same, and the customers actually prefer the gear limited slip differential, so I just went with it. Minus 15 quality. Excuse me for talking too much. I'm just trying to explain, so I don't read, so I don't find or read any bad comments down there. So radial tires, medium compound tires, which they are comfortable, grippy, and good. They are not really sporty, they are not really soft, but medium is always the best option to go with. Like it's the best upgrade to move from regular hard long life tires to better grippy tires. Just go to medium. 240 front and rear for the same reason. I want to make a drift machine, and this way actually the car actually works perfectly. Check out the sportiness and the drivability and the line. This line is just extremely elegant. I like it. So it's 18-inch rims. We have 5 on the rear rims offset. 645 is the tire diameter. Alloy rims. I could have actually gone with magnesium. Alright, I'm gonna go with magnesium because it's lighter. Minus 15 quality. Ventilated discs. These are the brakes. Ooh, and since actually we have increased the turbine size and we have played with the ratios and everything, we have some brake fading, which I will be curing in a moment. So ventilated 3 pistons front brakes, 340 millimeters, yeah, or 350 actually, and we have ventilated single piston 300 millimeters on the rear with 57 on the pad type. Now let's balance the brakes, making sure that they are working perfectly. Here we go. Now they are balanced, minus 15 quality, and moving on. We have fully clad under tray. We have an active rear wing, although it's not really an active rear wing, but the game will give you an option, and as you can see, it's there. It will put extra 4 kilos on the car, and it will give some decent performance. So I'm gonna keep it. Although I don't have any wing on the car, but I think that resulted, or that actually is in when it comes to the rear diffuser. This is actually had to do something with the rear diffuser because I don't have any wing here, no spoilers, no wing, nothing. But it actually does something, makes the car grippier. I've tried it without it, and the car was totally rubbish at high speeds. But with it, it's extra stable, so I'm gonna keep it. Cooling flaps just to give extra fuel economy, because without it, it's 20.3. With it, 21.7. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. So let's try and adjust the front lip. As you can see, decreasing it will give me, alright, to this area, 47 will give me 26.9. Now let's see the rear diffuser. It's already perfect on 16. 55 engine cooling, brake airflow 100, minus 15 quality, perfect. We have 5 seats, premium interior, premium HUD entertainment system. And if you want to know What does that mean? But what does premium interior mean? You can pause the video right now and read, and then pause it again and continue reading. Yes, so this is what a premium interior is. The entertainment unit, the premium HUD, you can just pause the video and read what comes with it, what comes with this package. That's all. So minus 15 quality, so it's not really the best one, but yeah. Electric variable power steering, electronic stability control. We don't actually need launch control, right? Well, the customers want it, and it will give me more sportiness points. So yes, we have launch control, minus 15 quality, so it's not really the best one. Advanced 20 is safety equipment with minus 5 quality. Because I go minus 6, yes, check out the, yeah, we'll have this problem. Let's say I want to check if I can actually sell the car in another country. That this one, minimum safety requirement 27, this one here is 30, so I can sell it in Daluha. How about this country here, 32? Alright, so I'm gonna sell it in Daluha because I can actually lower the safety on it, on the car, without risking of not able to sell the car. So this way, minus 7, it's extra fuel efficient, it's less safe, I can see that, but it's lighter. It used to be 2 tons, now it's 1.992 tons. Yeah, which it can make a huge difference in cornering. So what we have here is a progressive springs. Let's see, yes, progressive springs, semi-active dampers, active sway bars, and a custom suspension setup that is actually comfy, more than sporty. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try and go with extra stiff springs, because yes, this one from 2.40 to 2.80, because when I drove the car the first time, the suspension was extremely soft, like really soft, and going with a really soft suspension is not really ideal. How about the dampers this way? Seems appropriate. Alright, 99%. Okay, that's good. That should give us a little peace of mind, because some of my cars with 100% on sportiness makes the car pretty unstable at high speed. So if you leave like a 1% or like a 1.5%, like this, 85%, like if you leave just an extra 1.5%, it will give you extra peace of mind at high speed. The car will not overspin and crash. This way it will be more stable. I'm gonna try that method because it worked with some cars, it failed in some cars, but we will see what's what. So what we have here is this is the final drive then. So the engineering time is 22.9, which is very low, and I like that. In production units was very low also for a very modern car, but with a rubbish quality. 22.1 miles per gallon, that's actually decent for a twin turbocharged V8. It's not really powerful, it's 470 horsepower. Well, yeah, but still, for a 2-ton car, that is actually decent. 68 on the drivability, so anyone can get in and drive. It's sporty, it's somehow comfortable, it's not really prestigious. I mean, it's cheap. This car was made extremely cheap, so yeah, not many rich people will love to drive it to concerts and you know, Oscar giving ceremonies or Emmy giving ceremonies. So yeah, it's not really prestigious, and the safety, well, it's acceptable in this market, which is 32. Yeah, it's actually 30, but yeah, we can sell it perfectly. Well, this is a very low point, the reliability, 50.9 points. That is actually the lowest reliable car I've ever made, and that I will be driving in BeamNG.drive. 50 points. So yeah, it's not really reliable. So practicality, it's actually very good. Utility, you can put cargo in it, perfect. It's actually decent, and the emissions are actually low for a -15 quality engine made. Perfect. So let's see what's what. Let's try and fire it up around the test track and see what kind of time, just for a moment. 2 minute 19.63, that is actually quick. Look at the top speed, 279 kilometers per hour. That is actually very quick, and 4.1 seconds from 0 to 100. Wow, that is decent. Yeah, we have some stupid brake fading. Come on. Here we go, here we go. So no brake fading. Roll angle is pretty decent, not bad. The power to weight ratio is actually very good. And check out the towing capacity. 3 tons. You can tow 3 tons behind it. You can put like half a ton of load capacity, which is acceptable. I like it. I really genuinely like this car, and I really cannot drive it again after all the modifications that we did to it. Yeah, because it used to be a V6. Let's actually change the name to a V8. Yeah, that's actually a little embarrassing. So it's not a 3.8, it's a 5 liter. Yeah, when I first made this car, I also tried it with a V6. It didn't actually work really well, but yeah, now it works perfectly. 470 horsepower. That's actually decent. All right. So now I'm gonna export it to BeamNG.drive and see how it will actually perform over there. Alright, so we are in BeamNG.drive with our Atomo V8 car. The cheapest car, not the cheapest car, not the worst car also. How can I say it? Like it's the lowest quality car ever made. Yes, the lowest quality car. So as you can see, the color actually doesn't work in BeamNG.drive. I don't think the BeamNG developers really made their effort when it comes to car color scheme. I mean, yes, we don't have any pearl colors here, so yeah, it's pretty normal white here, which is very disappointing. But yes, the same for the rims, as you can see. So we have our beautiful V8, we have our beautiful car here, -15 quality, and now what I'm gonna do is a timed lap around the automation test track. As I quite remember, we did it or the game actually simulated a lap with a 2:19. So let's see if I can get close to that. I don't think I can beat it. No, that's impossible to beat that, but I'm gonna try and get as close as possible. No traction control, of course. Acceleration is very good. Yeah, suspension is still soft. We need to work on the yeah, because the suspension is really soft. Yeah, it's not really. Oh, that is actually a little understeering. So I'm gonna use some tricks here, which is the handbrake. As I've mentioned, I knew I wanted a drift car, not a track car. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Come on. It's pretty decent. It's really quick. I like it so much. Look at it, cornering on nearly 200 kilometers per hour. Brakes are not fading, although they are -15 quality brakes. Yeah, give me that. Pretty decent. It's under this thing undersees a little bit if you are going too quick around the corner, but yeah, when you are being careful and really good with it. Look at it. 470 horsepower. Yes, the extra horsepower actually made huge difference. Before it was good, but with more horsepower. Come on, Atomo. Yeah, as I've mentioned, I'm not gonna get really close to the 2:19, but yeah, of course, we have made some mistakes. 2:15 now. Come on, Atomo. Wow, 23, 24, 25. Oh my god, 26, 27, 27.9. 2:27. So as you can see, 2:27, which is really acceptable. I mean, yes, I made some mistakes and I was drifting like on a lot of corners, but check out this little beast here. Look at it, it's perfect. It's a perfect family sedan, 5 seats. Now let's get out of here and go to the handling circuit, see if this thing actually can handle. Because yes, there is some sort of understeer. I want to learn how to drive this thing. Awesome. Alright, let's try. I want to try the automatic gearbox. Not me. This is not me shifting. This is the. Alright, be smooth. Come on, shift up. Here we go. Nice. This thing actually works pretty awesome. Look at it. It's smooth. It's beautiful. It's comfortable. The suspension is really, you know, cushy and gooey. And the white color actually on the car made the sunroof, because as you all know, the sunroof is a modded fixture. So yeah, when I export from automation game, always it will go and become white, and the white color of the car itself actually turned out pretty decent. So here's the handling circuit. Put it to manual. Let's see if we can actually manage to do a lap here. A fun lap, to be honest. Oh, that was too much. Oops, that was too much, really too much handbrake. I forgot this thing doesn't have 1000 horsepower, so you really cannot correct it. I have this little horsepower, like 470. With all-wheel drive, yes, it's fun, but you can't really correct it when things go wrong. No, you can't correct it with the horsepower. Awesome! I love this car so much. It may be a -15 quality thing, but it works like a beautiful thing. And as you can see, we have jumped. We got some air. That is nice. Absolute beautiful. Let's inspect the damage that we did earlier. Nothing. The car is working with -15 quality body, -15 quality safety, -15 quality steel and everything, and no damage at all. Nothing. No bend. Nothing. Absolute beautiful. And look at it. When you finish going like a maniac and a beast, this thing will turn into a civilized car. Well, not very long, because let's try and do a donut around the roundabout. Yeah, -15 quality power. Oops. Yeah, so I need to learn how to balance this thing, but when you do, look at it. Absolute beautiful. Wow. Alright, let's go now to the last place which I want to try the car in, which is the and as you can see, in automatic mode the gearbox will not shift up until you go like in a straight line. Come on, shift up. Yeah, now we are in automatic mode. Now we are in the gravel circuit. So let's see how this thing actually works as a rally car. It's soft and gooey, so it can work actually. Why not? It's all-wheel drive. We have the power, we have the torque, we have the grip also, so I don't see why not. Wow, that's awesome. Look at the suspension. Because it's soft, it actually soaks the bumps pretty decently. That is really awesome. And we are using actually progressive springs, not standard springs. So the suspension is actually, or the springs are not really a softy, cushy springs. And that was a jump. Awesome. I really love this car. I don't believe that this thing, I mean, give the keys to anyone that can drive in BeamNG.drive, and alright, tell this person, go nuts, try drift the car, try drive it like a beast, try drive it normally, and tell him what do you think about the quality of this car, the beauty of it, the drivability of it, the sportiness, the power, the torque. He will tell you this thing is an absolute masterpiece. But no one would expect that this thing was made with -15 quality parts. No one. Look at the suspension, very soft. Wow. Alright, no one would expect that this thing was made with -15 quality parts. I mean, check it out. Look, we have indicators, we have everything. Low beam, high beam. Absolutely beautiful. Look at it. I love this car so much. So let's try. I don't want to wreck the car, but yeah, as you can see, the indicators are actually affecting the frame rate of the game. I don't know how's that possible, but yes, they are actually affecting the frame rate of the game. Let's turn them off. Here we go, the game is back now smooth. Alright. Now let's drive to the automation showroom and end the video. So I really hope that you enjoyed the video. This is the Atomo V8, the -15 quality car in every possible way, except of course the safety equipments, because I want to sell the car. I don't want to make it a lightweight beast, because if I put it on -15 quality, it will become very light and it will be like a racing car. But no, I want to keep it comfortable. As you can see, the suspension is very soft and gooey, and it's sporty as well, with grippy tires, with the perfectly tuned tires and suspension. Yes, there is a little bit of understeer, but that is because of the soft suspension and the weight of the car. But as a car, this thing is an absolute masterpiece. I love this car so much, and I hope that you enjoy it too. So if you want to get this car, you will find it on my Patreon page. If you want to download it, just go to my Patreon page and you will find it over there. And of course, by downloading this car, you will be supporting the channel and you will be supporting my next video, and I will be more than thankful for you, and I will mention your name in the next video. So thank you so much guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video, because I sure did enjoy this build so much. I mean, look at it. Who wouldn't enjoy it? It's perfect in every way. Beautiful, elegant, the lines are beautiful, looks beautiful actually in every single way. It's powerful, it's torquey, and it's decently cheap. And it can do that. So thank you so much guys for watching. I will see you in the next video very soon. So don't forget to hit that like button, get subscribed, share the video if you want to share it, and of course hit that notification bell button so you can get a notification each time I release a new video. So let's check it. 6 gear, 3000 RPM. That is actually decent. And brake test with ABS. Pretty decent. Put it in park, turn off the engine, and I will say to you, my friends, goodbye for now, my friends. I will see you very soon with a very special replica coming very soon of a really legendary and popular engine. So thank you so much, and goodbye for now, my friends.